Hello, everyone, and welcome back. As always, I'm your girl, Candy Washington. And before we dive into today's episode, which is Lisa Rinna being slammed by fans over a comment she made about Ariana Madix joining the Chicago the Musical on Broadway. And this might be the first time, maybe not the first, but I'm actually on Lisa Rinna's side with this. I know, hell has frozen over, but I'll explain to you why I'm defending Lisa Rinna on this one. But before we dive in, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. So this is according to Reality Blurb. It says, fans are slamming Lisa Rinna over her seemingly shady comment about Ariana Madix, who just landed a role in Chicago the Musical on Broadway. In 2007, Lisa played the same role, Roxy Hart, the show's homicidal lead, long before her greatest performance as the leading pot stirrer on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Now, 16 years later, Ariana will fill her shoes, stepping into the role also played by Erika Jayne, Lisa's former co-star. As we know, Lisa Rinna got fired from Bravo last year and is not returning for season 13. I did it before Bravo, said Lisa, commenting on a Poppy of Pop post about Ariana's big break. And before Housewives 2007, baby. And that's what's on the screen. It's a screenshot of the post and then also of Lisa Rinna's comments, okay? Fans then reacted to Lisa's comment shared by @commentsbybravo on Instagram. Does she want a cookie? Wrote at @BitByWig Hello Drama, while another viewer added, Rinna, no one cares. Rinna missing the point entirely, said Ab Gibson Noma. Before someone continued the sentiment, it's what she does best. Just like when Erika got that part and Rinna brought it up about 10,000 times per episode, said a different user, we know, got it. Another fan claimed Lisa always has to make it about herself, while a separate viewer told her to sit down. One user defended the actor, who has starred in multiple soap operas and series throughout the years. We can say what we want about Rinna, said the fan, but at least give her that credit. She truly did it without Bravo, and we can probably do it again without them. A different viewer took a swing at Ariana, claiming her presence is getting old. I don't care, they wrote. Ariana has beaten that dead horse to the ground, and I am tired of seeing her face now. Okay. This is where I land on this, you guys. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I'm Team Lisa Rinna on this one. And I'll tell you why. Number one, I think when she's saying, I did it before Bravo and before Housewives 2007, baby, I don't think she meant that as a dig to Ariana. I think it was more of a dig because she's no longer on the Housewives. And I think it was more of a point of her saying, you know, I've been a soap actress. I did, Broadway on Chicago, and I did it before Bravo, and I did it before the Housewives. I got it, on my own accolades, not being connected to the show. That's what I think her point was. And however you feel about Lisa Rinna, trust me, I have said a lot about Lisa Rinna, so I'm not being a hypocrite here. I'm being completely transparent. You say what you want about her, myself included. I'm adding myself. She did do it without Bravo. She did do it without the Housewives, And I don't think that's to say that just because somebody is on the Housewives and they get to be on Chicago and on, Broadway, that it cheapens it or it makes it better or worse. She's just saying, listen, your post is about all of the Bravo celebrities playing a role in Chicago the Musical. And in her defense, it does sound like what it means is all of these housewives turned Bravo stars. And the point that Lisa Rinna was making was, oh no, baby, I was a Broadway star turned housewife. And to be fair, out of the 5 listed, that is true. All of the other women got Chicago after being on the Housewives. So I don't think that her comment had anything to do with Ariana personally. She was just saying for herself, no, I was on Broadway before Housewives. Don't get it twisted. And again, you guys know how I feel about Lisa Rinna, so I'm being transparent about that. But like I've always said, I say how I feel, whether I like, quote, like the character they play, because again, it's not personal for me. I have nothing personally against these people, but whether or not I like their character or their persona they play, if I think that they're in the right, I will say, hey, I think they're right on this. And even if I like them, if I like the character they play, if I think they're in the wrong, I'll say, hey, I think they're in the wrong. So just because I like them or don't like them, I'm not going to say everything they do is bad. And I'm not going to say everything they do is great. So even though I'm not a Lisa Rinna fan, I think she's done a lot of shady stuff. I think she has lied a lot, stirred the pot a lot, made up a lot of stuff, 100%. But just in this particular case, my opinion, my honest opinion is lay off of Lisa Rinna. She was just saying, listen, I got this without Bravo. And she did, and good for her. And also, like, she wasn't talking about Ariana. And I have to agree with the other viewers saying, like, we're tired of seeing Ariana. I am too. I'm tired of seeing Ariana. You guys know how I feel about this. I'm tired of it. She's beaten this horse, like the commenter said, to death. Like, you're not the first person to be cheated on. And if we're being personally honest, she participated in having a fake relationship with Tom for years for the show. She said it herself. He would coach her on what to say. They weren't really happy. They were basically just like glorified roommates. And I'm not saying that justifies what he did. And I'm not saying that what he did still didn't hurt. But there has to be a level of accountability in it where you say, well, this is the role that I played in this situation. Doesn't make what he did right. And it doesn't make that she didn't get hurt by it. But we have to be honest about the roles that people play. And Ariana wasn't, an innocent angel either. She cheated with Tom, and that's how she, quote, got him. He was in a full relationship with Kristen. And he did the same exact thing to Kristen that he turned around and did to her. Still doesn't mean he doesn't hurt any less, but like, girl, you lost him how you got him, and it is what it is. And she has been milking it, and it is a lot. And I'm sorry, but Tom clearly was not the love of her life. They weren't even happy. They had clear bitterness and resentment and disdain for each other. And to be honest, Ariana, I'm just going to say it, she should be thanking Tom and Rachel, because without Scandival, would she be on Dancing with the Stars? No. Would she be on The View? No. Would she be on Broadway? No. Would she be in Lifetime movies? No. Would she be getting all these social media campaigns? No. So I'm not saying that she should thank them in the sense of like, oh, thank you for cheating on me and making a fool of me. But there comes a time where it's like, okay, you really made a lot of lemon out of the lemons, a lot of lemonade out of the lemons. It might be time to just sort of like chill, or at least move on from it and have another narrative, So let me know what you guys think, when it comes to Lisa Rinna's comment about, Broadway and Chicago. Whose side are you on? Are you, I can't believe it, but are you like me and you're like, you know what? I'm team Lisa Rinna on this one. She wasn't going after Ariana personally, and she did get Chicago on her own. So everybody, like, it's okay. Lisa Rinna can live, and everything she says and does isn't horrible. And then also, or are you on the other side and you're like, no, don't come for Ariana. It's just Lisa Rinna being Lisa Rinna. Like, let me know what you think. Put it down below. And then what do you think about Ariana? Are you glad she's still winning? Do you think she's like the queen everybody says she is? Or are you like me and you were kind of like, okay, I get it. I have a little bit of Ariana fatigue. Ride your 15 minutes, girl. Get your bag. But I'm personally just a little bit over it. And are we watching Vanderpump Rules season 11? It's right around the corner. I'm not sure if I'm watching it yet, but put it down below. Let me know if you are. But before you do that, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.